Okay, alright, let's walk through the clues here. I'll put this on repeat and I'll give you about 20 minutes or so to work. Alright, so here we go. First clue. On this logic grid, remember it's based on like a mystery kind of a thing, not a murder mystery, but I just kind of picked a mystery out where you had to try to solve. This one you're trying to figure out the bobsledding teams because they had an accident, they can't remember who they are, they can't remember, you know, their passports, what country they're from, or what color sleds, and you have to try to pair them together. Remember, the pairs go male, female, so it's mixed pairs, male, female. They have to be from a certain country and a certain color sled. They're random names, so don't like try to read into the name, like what country they're from or what color the sled is in the country. They're randomly picked. Now, here's the clues. I'm gonna go through all 9 one more time. They're actually on the board still. So, Phil and Betsy are the green sled duo. So right there, you already have a pair. You know, those are the 2 paired together. They're in the green sled. The only thing you don't know is their country. Clue 2. The Romanian team does not use red. Romanians do not use red. Bobby doesn't use the black sled. Phil doesn't sled for Canada or Romania. Same thing, Betsy, his partner, would not sled for Canada or Romania either. Connie's German. She would not be caught dead in a red or blue sled. Now that we know that Connie's German, that means Phil and Betsy are not German. So that gives you an idea. Okay. Ted and his partner are on the white sled. And they're not from US, Germany, or Romania, so that means Ted is not partnered with Connie. Because Connie's German, he's not German. So it kind of gives you an idea. So Germany does not use white. So you can start narrowing down stuff. Lulu's from the US. Means that probably isn't paired with Phil, because he's already with Betsy. So it kind of gives you an idea. And then if you go back to the last one, was it Ted? He is in the white sled. He's not from US. So it means Lulu is not paired with Ted. All right, clue number 8. Jane does not use the blue sled. And the last one, Lance is not from Germany. So that means he is not paired with Connie. He does not use the red sled. So those are all your clues. I'm going to put these on repeat. They're actually written on the board here because I'm going to need it when I start doing the logic grid in front of you. You have about 20 minutes, and then we're going through the answers. Does that make sense? Okay. As you guys are working, I'm going to hand out papers. I'm going to say names of people who still owe me something. If I hand you a piece of paper that you're like, Lord, it says it's missing, hand it back in. It was a simple mistake. I could probably help us. So, the rest of it is yours. Let me put this on rinse and repeat. So it'll go through all the clues.
I figured it out. What? Betsy and Phil are from
Did Jane go to Romania?
Betsy and Phil are from Jamaica. That means there's only one spot left for Ted. He's from Jamaica.
From Canada?
Yeah, because look.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So then you get a country. Yeah, so it's custom. Wait, so who's Ted's partner? Ted's partner is Betsy. Ted's partner.
Phil's partner is Messi. Ted's partner.
Guys, I'm almost done.
Yeah, so Ted and Oakland with 3. Ted and Oakland with 3 are partners. What?
Guys, I have
Logic that you can follow. If you can spot something I'm missing, you can help me fill it in. Phil and Betsy are green. Okay? So Phil and Betsy are green. That means Phil can't be with any other women. And that means that Betsy can't be with any other guys. That's how quick I can fill in the chart. I'm going to use circles as the good one. Okay? Alright, now, Betsy is also in green. So that means she can't be in any other color sled. That means none of the other women can be in the green sled. And that also means that Phil is in the green sled, and he can't be in any other color sled, and that means that none of the other men can be in the green sled, because it's male-female. That's how it works. So that's how I can fill in that chart really quick. So far, so good. The only problem is I don't know their chart. I'm going to put them off to the side. Phil and Betsy. Betsy, they're in Green, and I don't know their color or their country. So, Phil and Betsy. All right, let's keep going. Next clue. Romanians are not red. So Romanians are not in the red sled. I know that doesn't seem like much, but there you go. Moving on. So far I'm done with the top two all the way. Bobby does not use black. Bobby is not in the black sled. Here's Bobby. He is not in black. That is actually, here's the crazy thing. That is the most important clue in that whole thing. I know it doesn't seem like much. It will narrow everything down knowing that Bobby cannot be in a black sled here in about 2 minutes. Okay? Knowing that one little check mark. Okay. Boom. He's done. Moving on. Phil does not sled for Canada or Romania. So, Phil is not Canadian and he's not Romanian. Right? Canada or Romania. And that means that Betsy's not either. There we go. So those are those two clues. That also means that Canada and Romania cannot be green. So Canada and Romania cannot be green because Phil and Betsy are the green sled. And they can't be that. Let's see, so that's that clue. Check mark that one off. Connie is German. Okay, so Connie is German. So here's Germany. So we can start marking these all off. And that means that Betsy cannot be German. And that means Phil cannot be German. Okay. So far so good. We're starting to fill out everything. Remember, every column needs a circle and every row needs a circle. That's how I'm going to start piecing this together here. Now, Connie is not in red or blue. So, Connie's German and she is not in red or blue. Okay, so there you go. So I got those marked. Check that off. Ted is in the white sled. Ted's in white. There's white. Ted's the middle. He's in the white sled. So he's not in these others. Let's mark those off. Okay, so Ted's in white. He is not U.S., German, or Romanian. U.S., German, or Romanian. That also means he is not with Connie. Because Connie's German, and you can't be with that. Alright. So that should hopefully make sense so far. Now that also means that Germany, U.S., and Romania cannot be white. Because Bobby is white, he's not into this. So Germany, U.S., or Romania.
Or you forgot 2 boxes.
Where's my 2 boxes?
You forgot to cross out Connie cannot be in red or blue.
Oh yeah. Yeah, thanks. Got that. Red or blue. Thank you. Thank you. That'll be important. Alright, so I think we got everything marked so far. So Germany cannot be, or Germany, US, and Romania cannot be white. We got these marked off. Okay, Lulu is from the US. So Lulu is from the US. So where's Lulu at? She's US. So that means I can put X's up. She's not in any other country, or no other women can be in the other countries. She's not in any of these others. So now that also means, knowing that she's US, that means she is not with Ted, because Ted cannot be in the US. Right, we already have that marked. So Lulu is not with Ted. And let's see. That also means that now that I've narrowed this down, that means Phil and Betsy are Jamaican. Because I only had one circle that could fit in that whole row across. So Jamaica is the green sled. So I can start to fill these all in. And that also means Canada has to be the white sled. Because that was the only circle left in that whole column. And so who is white? That was Ted. Ted is Canadian. So he can't be the others, and none of the other men can be that. Okay, so far so good. And yeah, so we have a couple left over. Okay, let's keep going here.
Germany.
And that means that Lulu is not Canadian, so she can't be in the white sled. And she's not in green, so, alright, we got her marked off. Okay, so I think we've done everything for Lulu.
You missed one. Germany has to be in
Yeah,
black.
Germany has to be black. Alright, and here's where that clue comes in.
And you should have gotten that. You actually should have got that clue about 2 clues ago.
Alright, so Germany is in black sled. That means that, who is this? Bobby cannot be German. That's important. Bobby cannot be German. He's not in the black sled. Germany is black. So, that kind of narrows down Lance or Zane, okay? But that was kind of a major clue that we had to like figure out, because that will spiral out of control. You're starting to see all these others, where this person, who's this? Romania has to be blue, and that also means that US has to be in the red, so that means Lulu's in red. So I'm starting to go through all of these, and I'm starting to figure out what should be where. So Ted is not German, so he's not the black sled. So we're starting to figure out where all these other things can be. So US, so we're starting to figure it out. Okay, let's keep going. Jane is not the blue sled. Jane is not blue. So Jane is not the blue sled. So that means she's not Romanian, because Romanians are blue. So that means she's Canadian. So that means she's in the white sled.
What? Wait, how?
So Jane's in white.
That's a really good shot.
So
That's a whole game.
So I think so what I had left over, that was the only X I had left, because Romanians are blue, and she couldn't be the blue sled. So she had to be Canadian. So that means Oprah had to be Romanian. And that means Oprah's in blue. And that means Connie's in black sled because she's German. And so, so we're starting to fill in that whole grid over here. So you can start to see like where all those things come into play. So we're done with Jane now. And it looks like Connie is German. Well, that means like whoever's German can't have the black sled, so Connie's automatically out of Bobby. So it's either Lance or Zane. So we'll have to figure out who that's going to be. Whoever can be the black sled. All right, let's keep going. Lance is not German. Okay, so Lance is not German, so he's not in black. That means that Lance can't be with Connie because Connie's German. So here we go. Now we're starting to spiral. Now this is where everything comes into play. There's German.
And it really doesn't look like that.
So that means the black sled's there. And now we're starting to piece this all together. We already know Jamaica, Phil's Jamaican. All right. Jane is Canadian. She's in the white sled. Who's in white? Canadian. So Jane is Canadian, right? She's white, she's Canadian. So Jane is with this person. Who is this? There's that. That means there's an X here. And now the last one, Oprah. Let's see, Oprah is with Romania. She's blue. Who's blue down here? We don't have that yet. But Lance is not German. He is not red either. So Lance is not red. So that means he has to be blue. So that means Oprah is with Lance because he's blue as well. So there you go. So that means Bobby is with this, who's the US. And that means Romanians are Lance, which makes sense. So there you go. So here's the partners. You just watch me do it all in front of you. So partners, Phil and Betsy are green. They are Jamaican. Connie and Zane. They are in the black sled, and they are German. Let's see, who else? Bobby and Lulu. Bobby and Lulu. They're US and they're in red.
I thought ours was.
Let's see, who else do we have? We have Jane and Ted.
Why didn't ours make sense?
Jane and Ted. They're in the white sled, and they're from the US, or sorry, Canada. Canada, white sled. And the last pair that I don't have, that I don't have listed, is Oprah and Lance. So, Oprah and Lance. They are blue, and they're from Romania. There you go. These are 5 couples. Now, again, how that works is using the clues that you're given and kind of narrowing down using the countries. Probably the most common mistake people don't use is this grid right here. You gotta use the countries and colors, because that helps me narrow down who should be with who. It's just one of those things that's kind of important. You do need to have that. A lot of mistakes are always usually made because a lot of people don't see the countries. The big thing you gotta go back and check is like, okay, they had certain things like Bobby can't be black, Lulu is US, Ted is in white, but he's not US German, so that means the US team can't be white, so I'm checking like those little things. That makes sense. Germany and Romania can't be white, so that makes sense with Oprah being blue and Germany's black. Jane is not blue, so she's the white team with Ted, that makes sense. Phil's not Canadian or Romanian, that makes sense. Romanians are not red, they're the blue team, so that makes sense. And yeah, so you're starting to like kind of piece things together, kind of seeing how that works. Yeah, it's one of those things like once you start to see it and see how the logic grid works, it works in every different case. I can put different stories and whatnot. They have a ton of these in the App Store. I just picked one at random. I thought it was kind of interesting. Now tomorrow, warning, I'm not here tomorrow. You're gonna have a sub tomorrow, but you're gonna continue with kind of a challenge, a mental challenge. See kind of how you can do. It's not one of these. It's completely different. Something you've probably not seen. I want to see how well you can do. So tomorrow's kind of a work day. Your goal tomorrow is I'm going to give you a list of numbers. It's called a sequence, right? I give you a list of numbers, like 5 or 6 numbers in a row. And your goal tomorrow is to see, can you figure out the next 3 numbers? That's all you have to do. It's a puzzle. You're trying to figure out, okay, they're in a specific order. Can I figure out the next 3? There is a path. Okay, they can be challenging, they can be tough. But that's what I'm going to dump on you tomorrow to see how well you can do. It's kind of a little mental challenge to see what you can have. Okay, that's it for today. If I told you earlier that you owe me an assignment, get those done. I want them by the end of the week, please. End of the week.